Hi, my name is Beatrice Thompson, and I'll be speaking on students in higher education experiencing mental health problem. Going forward, as we all know that the COVID-19 is rapidly increasing and it has swept across nations of the world, thereby creating fear, thereby creating worry, thereby creating concern on in the population at large. The COVID-19 has affected the higher education students in particular, and it has made some of them to experience a high level of depression. It has made them to experience a high level of anxiety. It has made them to experience a high level of misuse of substances. It has also made them to experience a decrease in their educational experience. So going forward, the purpose of this presentation is to identify that array of psychological impact and thereby prefer solution to the problems that they are being faced with. Going forward, if we look at this chart, this online chart here, we'll see that the level at which these problems COVID-19 brought with it increases on a daily basis. The highest one, which is a negative one, is that of depression. We see that the highest negative impact is depression. We see that students of the higher education are depressed. Most of them are depressed because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to think about. Because when they think of COVID, they are scared. When they think of COVID, they don't know what the future holds for them. So most of them they even commit suicide because that's what COVID's bring with it. You don't know what next is going to happen, and so on and so forth. Therefore, we'll now ask ourselves, what is the solution to these problems? This set of people are feeble. This set of people are so vulnerable that they don't know how to act on their own. They don't know how to think for themselves until someone does it for them. Yeah, that's why I've come to the realization that the solutions that can be considered is number one, wearable headsets, which is also one of the things that can reduce depression. Um, also, applications that can provide mental health counseling to them, because some people, they would not want to um, go for counselings that are probably face to face. They would want so they won't be shy whatsoever. They won't be shy. So these apps will be able to give them the courage to be able to talk to people, to experts, those counselors, that are really trained, and so on and so forth. Also, another solution that has been preferred is internet-based groups that they can join online instead of face to face, and so on and so forth. So, moving forward, I'm going to be explaining how these solutions can be put into place. Now, to explain the solutions which have been identified, wearable headsets. The name of the headset is Flow Neuroscience. Flow Neuroscience is this kind of free medication treatment for people that are going through depression. It's been known to be a treatment that will improve the mood, the concentration, and the initiative of people, and also reducing anxiety. If you want best results, it's best that you use the neuroscience for 10 days consecutively so that the result will be guaranteed. The solution two, which I recommended, which was the apps that offer free mental health counseling. If you agree with me, there are a lot of apps, and uh, but according to this subject, I would recommend the Calm app. You know, the Calm app is responsible for offering good sleep. It's a kind of app where it's got different features that one can use. You know, there are features where you can change voices to that of your celebrities. Like when you're reading stories and you change the features to that of your celebrities, like your best celebrities, people that you like. Calming voices that will suit the atmosphere, that will suit the mind, that will make the mind calm, just as the name of the app implies, Calm app. Very, very interesting, right? So this is a solution. Also, the third one which I recommended was um, the internet-based support group. The internet-based support group. Personally, I would recommend that such students who are suffering from mental health problems should join all this sort of internet-based support group, because you know most of them, they would like to talk to people, not face to face now, but they would like to talk to people online, someone who knows what they're going through. It wouldn't help, a lot, but it will help a little. There's no bad thing in trying, but nowadays we've got like a lot of therapists that are currently hosting support groups, and the one that I recommend is the Psychology Today. Those ones are really helpful. It will help those children, those people, I mean, that are going through, that are suffering from mental health problems, to be better versions of themselves. you know it will make them targeted to a particular goal, take them out of the problem they are, and to be better persons in the future. And in summary, um, we'll find out that wherever there's a problem or issue with someone's mental health or well-being, there's a possibility that it affects the person's productivity. There's a possibility that it affects their education negatively, in a negative way. And you find out that they begin to reduce, like they are not doing well in their studies. We don't want that to happen. So, the solution to the problems have been established going forward in this research. Number one, I went through online research. I did my research, you know, I did a lot of online research to come up with these solutions. I did online survey. Then I also did conducted interviews with the users, and this was able to give me the right answers, the answers that I'm looking forward to, the right answers that I'm seeking for, and it has made me to come to a conclusion that these solutions are what can be able to these solutions are preferable, they are preferred, they are guaranteed to combat these problems that we are faced with. In conclusion, we found out that anxiety and depression among these youngins, among these students, among these higher education students have been found to be high. After doing the survey, after doing the research, you know, I realized that it is high, and this is really not good for our generation, or their learning process. It is really bad for their learning process. So I would advise that people that are going through this or suffering from this mental health problems would, um, you know, try to use these solutions, try them out, and see how it can be of help. Thank you for listening to my presentation.